All is calm, all is bright. When all is safe, all is right. Enjoy peace of mind this holiday season with the Erie weather-ready all-wheel drive Honda CR-V. Visit us at Bianchi Honda, because together is a wonderful place to be.
Welcome back. Still a Tuesday, still the Sports Blitz, still talking Gannon hoops, but now it's time for the Gannon Golden Knights Coaches Show. He is the head coach, Kelvin Jefferson. Kelvin?
Good afternoon. How are you on this snowy Tuesday?
I'm fine. I'm indoors. How are you? You just walked over. You good? You thought out?
Short walk.
So you can manage.
No problem.
Manage. I mean, first things first, who's this Jaden Jefferson guy dropping 23 points from the Dow?
Jaden had a good game on, what was that, Saturday? He struggled in his debut on Friday. I think the nerves got to him. We had a long talk Friday night, and I was happy to see he bounced back and played well.
Nice. And then it was your game, Saturday in Kutztown, which, if you're just a basketball fan, you show up, you don't have a horse in the race, well, you got treated to do a really good basketball game.
No, it was a great game. It was a great game. Two really good teams. It was competitive. A couple of lead changes, overtime, and we had a shot to win it. And in regulation, and we missed a three at the buzzer.
Yeah, we got to talk about that play, because I don't know if I overstated it or what, but I'm sure that teams draw that play up. How often does it actually unfold the way that it did? And just to kind of set the scene for those who didn't see it, you're going into overtime. First of all, the three that they hit was...
we defended it well. He hit a three with somebody on him with a contested three, and it goes in.
So it was like 4 feet behind the three-point line.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
You pushed him out there, you got a hand up, and he hit it in the guy's face. So, anyways, tie game. That's fine. You're going to overtime. So we thought. It almost was that Gannon hit another miraculous three. Did you draw up that play?
Yeah,
Is it new? Probably not.
Well, what would we do? We do situations a few times a week. And we've gone over that play since the beginning of the season, maybe 5 or 6 times. So we don't run anything. We don't execute any plays that we haven't gone over in practice. So you never know when it's going to happen, but we want to make sure at least we've seen it in practice. We know what we're doing. We know where we're supposed to go. So maybe I don't have a timeout. They can still execute the play to the best of their knowledge.
I don't think we're talking. We can backtrack if you want. I don't think we're talking inside baseball, because we've seen this in a classic sense. Leitner just turned around and hit the shot.
Yeah.
That's the difference, right?
Yeah. No, that's a play. That's the old Valparaiso play from geez, I don't know how many years ago. We searched for a guy to throw it, and it was originally Imani Walker, who's out right now with the injury.
Okay.
And so Matt became the secondary thrower. So Matt was moved, and Cyril was originally the receiver, and he's out. So Kevin. So we had some moving parts there. So the most important thing is the catch. So as we're going out to timeout, I said, Kevin, you have to catch the ball. He looked at me.
You're getting hit.
Oh yeah. He looked at me and he said, Coach, I'll catch it. And he caught it, and it's a tough play for him, because you got to catch it in traffic and then find the open shooter. So it's a lot going on for him, but he was able to catch it, find Victor, and Victor got a great look. He was able to set his feet, and he got a great look at it.
Had Dodds landed when he passed it, or did he pass it in the middle of his jump?
I think he landed. I'm not sure.
Right.
I can't.
Either way,
yeah. It was a great catch. And
double coverage.
Yeah, with double coverage, and he came down. He made a great pass, and we had a good look at it.
I was talking about 3 sports at once when that play went there. Football, basketball. I'm like, Matt Johnson may have been a pretty good baseball player too.
It was a great throw. It was a great throw, and hey, that's what you hope for, to have a chance at the end.
Now,
Yes.
I got to do this. You were in the lead there down the stretch, so it probably doesn't sit too well with you that you surrendered said lead. I know you got to play the game. Sometimes that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But how did that unfold? How did that happen?
Well, listen. Throughout the course of the game, we have to do a better job. We have to make our layups, and we missed a ton of shots in the paint. Victor and Deontay, who were pretty reliable, usually didn't shoot it very well from the floor. We got in some foul trouble throughout the game. So there are a lot of factors that contributed to it, but we have to do better in closing out games. And I talk about this all the time. We've been in pretty much every game we've played, but it's about learning how to win close games. So that's the biggest thing for us. We have to learn time and score. We have to learn when to go, when not to go. We have to learn that we have to execute offense, and we have to learn to win close games. So it's not something where you just go out and play. It's actually something that, you have to have a point guard that's going to run a team, that's going to control the team. You have to have players that understand things, and that's how you learn how to win those close games.
I don't know how to phrase this, but when the season started out, I saw a kind of a reluctance to shoot the basketball, and it seems, especially against Kutztown Saturday, I think that was the best game in terms of when guys got hot, they wanted the ball back, they wanted to keep shooting the ball, and that's kind of been a shift in their mindset that I've seen on.
Yeah, and that's something we've been working on. That's not something that came overnight. I think there was a reluctance to shoot it, and I've spent a lot of tells yelling and screaming to shoot the ball, and I think they're looking at me like I got three heads because they're like, okay, is it okay? And
right.
I'm like, yes, it's okay.
Right.
If you're open, you have to shoot the ball. And what that does is that opens up our offense, and that opens up the middle. Michael Turchi had a pretty good game, numbers-wise. I think it was 4 for 5 or something like that. Deontay is able to score in the paint. So we have guys in the front court that can score, but if we're not making jump shots, they just collapse the defense, and that takes away all of our options.
Could that be part of it then? You just got to take, just echoing your remarks, you got to take that next step, and now that we're okay with scoring, we're okay with feeding the beast, now we got to figure out how to actually close out the game, because maybe they went back to let's just defend hard, and you still got to make some buckets.
No, absolutely. It's all parts, and it's all not going to happen all at the same time. I've seen some really good things that we're pleased with. I think we're moving in the right direction, but it does take time. If we can take another step in January, and hopefully, like most teams, they want to be playing their best basketball towards February. So
right.
Hopefully that's where we are.
That's the other thing. I don't know if you've run into this in other levels of play, but when you start this season out in the PSAC, when the calendar flips, all of a sudden it's Wednesday, Saturday, and it's everybody in the PSAC.
Yeah.
They don't give you a break at that point. It's just a gauntlet. So you go from almost these periods of just being stagnant, not playing ball games, and then you go home, you eat all turkey for Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So there's got to be something about getting in the swing.
I'm hoping that we can get into a routine. I think the routine will actually help us. So I'm looking forward to that routine where they know, okay, hopefully Sundays we're off and then we're playing on these days. I think it helps the guys when they can anticipate what's going to happen next. So I think that's where we are. I hope that'll be a good thing for us.
How about the play of Javier Valera Saturday? This is what I should have asked you about post-game. Javier, 5 of 6. We haven't seen much of him.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm not surprised. Javier is a guy that can score. He's offensively very talented. He's got to be better defensively. He's got to do a better job, and this is a discussion we've had of learning the plays and helping us execute the plays the way they're supposed to be run. So there's some things he needs to do, but when it comes to offensive output, I'm not surprised at what he does. He can shoot the ball, he can score in the post. He's a lefty, but he can go with either hand. And I told him going into this game, we have 3 of our front court guys out, Maxi, Cyril, and Amani that are injured right now. I said, you're getting a nod. So, he was ready when we called his number, and he played great for us.
And then that kind of begets the foul trouble and why that became such a problem early on at your forward level. You did out-rebound this team, which was impressive, because that Townsend guy, I thought it didn't really do you any favors that Mosby got in foul trouble early, because Josh Townsend was playing.
Yeah, you know what? They're both very good players. They're both very rugged players. I just think what happens with us, and Townsend had great numbers. I think it was 14 points, 15 rebounds, something like that. But we have more size and more depth in the front court that we can throw at these guys. So, yes, he's going to get good numbers, but over the course of a game, our team is going to out-rebound their team. You look at Frank Webb, I think he had 8 rebounds on the game. We're going to get rebounds from different places, different positions, and I think that's overall going to help us at the end of the game.
Do you see a sense of relief from Frank Webb that he's strung together several games, he's staying on the court, he seems to have his head on straight, and he's not injured finally, he's 100%.
He's healthy, but
It's got to be a weight off the back.
I hope there's no relief because I'm on him. I don't want him to get satisfied with what he's doing, and he's been playing really, really well, and I'm really happy for him. But I need him to string together 40 minutes. I need him to be a leader, and I challenge him every day to be better than he was the day before.
I'll tell you, he's probably also energized by what happened this weekend for him. Early graduation, and that means you really put your head down.
Yeah, he's graduated. We're so happy for him and proud of him. He received his second week in a row PSAC honors. So I mean he's having a good run here.
Anybody else graduate? December?
Not December. No.
It's not a typical time to do so. Got it. All right. What's next for the Gannon Golden Knights then? St. Bonaventure. That's a big one. That'll be Saturday, 4 p.m. Hey, they're Division I, right?
They are Division. Last
Hold
I
on.
Checked.
Isn't Gannon Division II, Coach? What are we doing here?
It's a great test. We're going to go up there and we're going to try to win a game. Right now, obviously we're in exams, so we've taken a step back the last couple of days. But starting tomorrow, we're going to ramp it back up and really get into our preparation for that game.
What do you do? How is St. Bonaventure this year? They've had historic runs. We know of those. How are they this year?
They're good. I mean, they're a Division I team. They have talent. They're probably going to be aside from Indiana, the one team that has the size in the front court that can match us. Their guards are going to be fast and athletic. And that's going to be a great venue to play a game. So we're excited about that. So listen. At the end of the day, it's Gannon basketball. Every game, I think it's more about us than anybody else. And if we can play the brand of basketball we want to, then we're going to have a chance versus anyone we play.
He's Kelvin Jefferson, head coach of the Gannon Golden Knights. All right, what do you get any downtime? What are you going to do with it?
Downtime, geez.
Yeah, that's when you don't have anything to do for work.
We had no practice today. I spent the day. We got to find a way to get Clancy shots. So that was the way.
Okay, that's not downtime. That's work, coach.
That's as down as it gets.
Got it. He's Kelvin Jefferson. Always appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.